Hello, beautiful people. Hello, hello, hello. Let's wait and see if anybody joins. But while waiting for people, for others that are going to watch this video later on. So today, I'm just sharing about USCIS implementations. If you have not heard, if you're planning to travel, if you're planning to come to the US or you're in the US and you have not heard about this news, I'm here to share with you. It's not the best news, but information has to be shared. Knowledge, they say, is power. So it's about a national security measure which has taken place because of a National Guard shooting by an Afghan national. So many things have been implemented because of this shooting. Hi, ex Jibon. So many things have been implemented because of this shooting. I am fine. I'm fine. Welcome to the live. Please share, like, subscribe if you haven't. Let's see if I want to put a goal. Let me write a question before we continue. You heard about this? What's your view? And guys, this is a safe space. Like, this is a safe space. So I'll literally be sharing all the updates that you need to know about anything immigration, how it's going to affect you, be it your work permit, be it your asylum status, be it traveling into the US, all of those. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I've not forgotten you. Hello, Aggie. Aggie. Hi, Papa. Papa Ade. I just wonder you're on live today like this. You're watching my life. Please give me super chat. Call me soap, I beg. So yes, we'll be sharing about. So we'll be talking about the all the measures that have been taken in place to. I miss you too. Now you're distracting me, guys. I miss you too. Thank you for joining the live. All the measures that have been put in place. I don't know if you have heard any tips on remote work. I would definitely have to make a video about tips on remote work. There are a few remote jobs that I'm doing or that is working out for me, but I'm sure you're aware of them. I don't know if you have tried Fiverr. Let me put in the chat. It might help someone out there, Fiverr. There's also this one teaching, about teaching English and all of that. It's just now I'm focused on ones that are eligible only for people in the US. I've not been searching around for the ones that are for like that any country national or anybody from other countries can do. But which kind of tips do you want? You don't even say you need the actual site, so you want tips. I'll think about it. I'm too lazy to research these days, but I'm gonna think about it. So, guys, I'm gonna be sharing my screen though, so you, it's not like you heard. You will see the news with your own eyes. Yeah, in the US, there are a couple of them. There are a couple of them, so it's not so difficult like that. It's just with the standard of living. Sometimes it's just annoying to do it because you don't get any better money. And it's so time consuming. Like there are these surveys. So if for example you're in Cameroon, you're doing the surveys, it's it will make a little bit of sense. You can even make 5,000 a day. But if you're in the US, what will you do with 5,000? Like you would definitely prefer a regular job. Or when you're done from the job, you're tired. You're tired to do this kind of things. So I don't know. I even tried to connect people that are in Cameroon to do it, but it's showing that even with it, it does not go. There's a way that I've blocked it, it does not go. I don't know. It's super smart. Let me, am I able to share my screen? Yes, I am. I won't be sharing my entire screen. There's nothing here that we're trying to hide. I'll be moving from screen to screen, sharing my audio. But you said you're looking for a remote job. You're a big woman. Yeah, first of all, a big woman, very big woman, traveling from country to country. We're just sitting and observing. The people that are promoting humanitarian work out there, we're just sitting and praying and doing nothing. So what do I do with remote job? What's this? Okay, guys. Hopefully you're able to see my screen. So this is the latest news, but this is like on the official USCIS website where it's talking about what happened. As you see, this happened in Washington. So, in the wake of the shooting of two National Guard service members in Washington, D.C., Wednesday by an Afghan national, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services issued new guidance allowing for negative country specific factors to be considered when vetting aliens. Aliens, if you're not a citizen, you're an alien, basically. If you're wondering who an alien is in the US, if you're not a citizen, you're an alien. So they're restricting the entry of foreign nationals to protect the United States from foreign terrorists and other national security and public safety threats. That's and this is by the President of the United States of America. Guys, it's not one news station saying that, it's by the president. He's saying, I cannot read all of this. It's crazy long. It's crazy long. But these are the countries, though, that have been affected directly. Every immigrant is kind of affected, but these are the particular countries: Afghanistan, Burma, Chad, Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, Yemen, Burundi, Cuba, how do they pronounce this one? Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, Venezuela. Yes, these are the countries that are being directly affected. This is a lot because it's Donald Trump that actually put this out. And when the president himself puts something out, he has to be laws, everything to back it up because it's official, it is legal. Okay, now let's break it down so everybody can understand how it affects your work permit, posting of asylum and everything. So there are a couple of things that have been happening, right? It's saying that this time the USCIS is not approving new immigration benefits from individuals of these 19 countries that I already mentioned, including asylum, green card, and possibly work permits. The government also made other negative announcements after announcement affecting individuals from these countries. The 19 countries are these. I'm reading all the 19 countries, but these are the 19 countries. You can screenshot, go to the link, check it out yourself, however you want to do it. But these are the countries. Hopefully your country is not there, but yeah. And people from this country cannot travel into the US as of now. You cannot travel. So it's posting asylum decisions for individuals from any country. So because of this thing, not only people from those countries are affected, any individual from any country, as long as you're a US citizen, you're coming from another country, is being paused. It's affecting me sitting here. So, but they say they will still accept new asylum applications and conduct interviews. If you're eligible to apply for asylum, please go ahead and submit your form. I also assist with the submission of asylum application. I do the asylum. I help people do the asylum applications. So you can still submit, but they're not gonna take a decision. They will not tell you, oh, you have been denied or you have been accepted. It's just gonna be pending. Basically, they're not taking any decisions now till further notice. Okay, We do not know if immigration court cases will be impacted by the pause, but here are some things to know before your next immigration court hearing. I'm not going to go into this, but if you have an immigration court hearing coming up, then let me know. I'll go detail into this later. If you're somebody that knew about asylum, you know there was no fee to apply. It was basically free. But now you have to pay $100 annually. Okay. This ASAP, advocacy for asylum members and all of that, this project, they filed for they filed a lawsuit, and now the $100 is paused. It has not been cancelled. It is paused. So no asylum seekers are required to pay the annual fee right now. But however, this pause is temporary. They'll keep updating us if it ever changes. I already made the payment before I even heard it was paused. So these people add my $100. Asylum seekers can apply for commercial driver license again. There was a point where they stopped this, but I'm not going to go into details of this. And then, okay, TPS for South Sudan is ending on January 5th, 2026. Yeah, if you're from South Sudan, probably you've already heard about this. Initial work permit delays. There are a lot of delays now. First of all, the delay started like a couple of months back. It used to be 30 days you get your work permit. It started extending to 60 days. Now it even goes longer. I know somebody that waited for up to 9 months for a work permit and still waiting. So it's crazy. And then so with all of this, right, things are becoming, will I say, more critical. Things are really becoming getting out of hand, but we are still hoping for the best. We are still hoping. So this is just the news everywhere. So if you have not come across it, I'm just sharing with you guys all the possible info sources. Donald Trump launches wide-ranging immigration crackdown after fatal attack in Washington. Guys, I'm not a lawyer or anything. This is just for informational purposes, okay? If you want to apply for any of these things, please to do your research. Go ahead and apply. They are not just making decisions as seen on the website, but you can still apply if you are eligible. The only problem comes if you are from the 19 countries that were mentioned here recently. That's where it's more tricky. Okay. So the move comes from two members of the National Guard who were shot in an attack on Wednesday, allegedly carried out by an Afghan national who was evacuated and resettled by the US government in 2021. One of the guards, Sarah Bexton, who is 20 years old, died of her injuries on Thursday. The second, Andrew Wolf, 24, remains in critical condition. It's so sad that these are very young people. I mean, even if it's old people, it will be sad, but when it's a younger person, it's heartbreaking to go into this kind of situation and then die out from the injuries. The shooting has served as a catalyst for Trump to further restrict immigration and step up scrutiny of foreigners in the US. The president, in recent months, deployed National Guard troops to Washington and several predominantly Democratic led cities in part to deal with protests against his deportation campaign as well as to fight crime. I'm not going to make any comments on this, but you see what I see. So it started from somewhere, it's going somewhere, and something happened, and now everything is escalating. But let's see. Trump said in a social media post on Thursday night the US will permanently, this one is on a post, this one has not been implemented, will permanently pause immigration from all third world countries. Permanently pause migration from all third world countries. That would be crazy. But we are hoping that is just a statement because this one has not yet been official. The only thing official is the effect on those 19 countries at the moment. And lashed out at a Muslim congresswoman for wearing a headscarf and at immigrants from Somalia who he claimed were completely taking over the once great state of Minnesota and preying like this word, preying on Americans. Edlo on Thursday said Trump had instructed him to launch a full-scale, rigorous re-examination of every green card for every alien from every country of concern. Country of concern, you imagine, is those people from the 19 countries. But then it's still so sad because it's somebody from one of these countries, and it's not even everybody from that country that committed this crime, but everybody's suffering the consequences. Like the whole nation, all these different nations are suffering consequences. Plus ones that don't even know where it's coming from. You just see, for example, you're from Sierra Leone, you hear you can no longer come to the US. Maybe you're in the final stage, your family is here. It's crazy just like that, or your green card has been revoked just because you're Sierra Leone and you have not committed any crime. So it's crazy. About 12.88 million legal permanent residents known as green card holders live in the US as of 2024, according to US official estimates. And from what I'm understanding from the whole thing is, if if you were even if as long as you're an immigrant, you're going through all these processes, it's still gonna be challenging in the sense that it might even affect you who has nothing to do with the whole thing. Even you're from a country that has nothing to do. Okay, please close the door. I'm coming. Yeah, sorry, I'm coming. The distractions of man. So, okay, let's see. Okay, we already went through this country. These are them. Let me put it in the chat so anybody that comes be able to see that these are the countries. We don't need to be going back and forth. Yeah, this is crazy. This is serious. For real. Crazy and sad. Sorry, I can't see the chat when I'm sharing, but so it says later on Friday, Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the US will pause visa issuance for all individuals traveling on Afghan passports. Even if you had to travel the next day, they will pause it basically, which is very sad. Trump has frequently cited the tens of thousands of Afghans who were evacuated to the US under President Joe Biden during the 2021 withdrawal from Afghanistan as a security threat. So, first of all, from the look of things, Trump has been skeptical about people from this nation. So now everything is just escalating very, very fast, right? I'm not gonna read all of this, but just to give you guys an idea of what is happening and how it can impact literally every immigrant at the moment, whether you have a green card or not. Maybe if you're a US citizen, you're kind of safe, but with the way things are going, nobody's really safe if you're an immigrant. If they can revoke or reverse a green card, then guys, everything is possible. So it is sad. It is sad. US pauses all immigration applications from 19 non-European countries. I think yeah, this one they don't even have a lot of information. So Trump vows to freeze migration from third world countries after DC attack. He vows. So yes, he's determined. He's not even saying from all third world countries. Oh my goodness. Because other than the fact that people come here for a better life, people have families here. People want to reunite. People want to study. People want to have a better future. People want to invest. People, I don't know, but it's a lot. It's really affecting people in the US. Now it's really extensive because this is not yet finalized, but if it's put into place, okay, okay. If this is finalized, this is gonna be a real problem. going to be a real problem. But yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to give us a rundown of inform us about the happenings. Let's be aware. They say knowledge is power. So if you're planning to travel anything, do your research. Don't just go and waste money at the moment. I will advise things, everything should be on a whole in terms of travels and all of that, just because we don't know. Before this even came out, a lot of rumors and news have been coming out, like how people are they're no longer issuing visas. You can no longer go to another country that is not your country of nationality to apply for a visa. At first, that was very possible. I did that. But now you cannot do that. So many restrictions are coming into place. So let's just be aware and be updated, especially if you're having plans of traveling, if you have family here, if you have friends, whatever. It's just good to know what is happening and check up on people. The same as what is happening in other African countries. It's always good to do your research and know what's happening. Don't just go enter into shock because things change overnight. This happened, I think, November 27th that this was released. Can you like things just change overnight? And this note was released almost immediately. It's showing June 4th, 2025. I know this thing happened some weeks ago. But yeah, let's stay abreast. Let's do our research. Let me see. Okay, what about the DV lottery winners? I don't know. I think for the DV lottery winners, I think it's gonna be the same thing because even if you have green card here in the US, they are still telling you that it can be reversed. The embassy has paused on the list. Okay, so it's you see, it's becoming serious. I heard it. I thought it was they were joking, but apparently it's a serious issue. And with what just happened now, it's even worse. It's even worse. Like it's for sure that it's gonna be a big problem. Well, let's just keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. That's what I can say. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. And guys, I'm gonna sign out now. But Papa Ade, thank you for staying throughout this life and engaging. And I'm so happy to hear from you, even though it's true life, even though it's not like I'm just happy. I see all you do. Thank you for doing all you do. This is a special shout out. Yay. So I'm gonna sign off now. But see you guys some other time. Bye.